You had to
Well,
help.
we can do
you
that.
had to help me. That's okay. Okay, I'll be all right. But we do have to learn the language.
That's right. That's right. It's just like my cute daughter. She used to say cell phone. And when I had a cell phone, there was only one of us had the cell phone in the house. She would call it cell phone.
Okay.
Can I have your cell phone, Daddy? It was cute. But now, I mean, she has her own cell phone. I mean, look at where cell phones have gone from being this huge thing, the size of a brick, to being able to only telephone. You see that in the older movies. This is like 20 years ago, 20 years ago. Now you got a whole computer. You can navigate, GPS, the size of your hand, telephone, picture, video, audio, internet, everything is on this little thing.
And so that really is the direction that we're talking about.
That's the technology that we're talking about,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, well that's a wonderful thing. Well, what are the issues that you're working on right now?
Well, multiple issues, actually. One of the main things is that we want to expand the AB 811, which is Assembly Bill 811. And basically that is that the local government is financing the cost of the solar over 25 years. It's a low financing, easy and low interest financing for solar electric. And this way you don't have to come up with huge upfront cost. And yet you can pay that with your property taxes over the next 25 years.
So
that's
this
one.
is
We want to expand that.
This is available. This
in a
bill.
few cities. For example, San Diego is coming out with it. I believe Solana Beach, Berkeley, Palm Desert. There are a few cities around in
so they're
California.
targeting certain areas to be
create the financing,
okay.
low interest financing. That's one.
Okay.
The other area is 561, which is they have a cap on how much renewable energy you can produce, which is I believe it's about 2.5%. Why do we have a cap on renewable energy? We have unlimited on coal and gas and other forms. So we want to take the cap off and make that unlimited.
So that's AB. That's the bill, Assembly Bill.
That's
what?
561.
561, and the other one is
811.
And that will provide funding for people to be able to
easy financing
to finance the establishment of solar.
And that's an investment that's going to pay back for itself within 6-7 years. And then you have 30 years after that, you get free electric.
Well, that's a very positive move, and I think that's something that people need to think about. If you still have property that you can convert to solar, then that might be the way to go, to think about how you can really begin to streamline your homes and think more effectively about energy and finances and the ecosystem at large. In other words, the planet that we live on.
Just one more thing that we're working on is with what's called feed-in tariff. Basically what it is that just like Europe, if you create more electric than you use, you can sell it back to the electric company. So basically we're trying to do that over here in the United States when you're generating more electric, you can sell it. And that creates a great investment opportunity because anybody, like all the, for example, personal storage places, empty. They barely use any electric. Huge roofs, they can be covered with solar panels and sell that to the electric company. This way, there is no transmission loss like putting a plant in the desert, carrying electric here and going through people's properties. It's right on location. One of the things that we've
Is
seen...
there an assembly bill that is being directed towards helping people to do that kind of thing? Is that what the Assembly 811 is for?
That was for the easy financing.
Okay.
But the feed-in tariff is a different one that we can create and be able to get literally paid for this electric that we're producing. So
and you see this is happening in Europe now.
It is happening in Europe, and they're talking about it in the United States. Some areas, for example, in the San Francisco Bay Area, they're working on that.
So there are places that we can look at to see how this is actually working, and if there are any drawbacks to it, so we can actually look at these projects that are now in full effect to see how we can use them here in San Diego for ourselves.
That's right.
Or in the state. as you're talking about
Or
the tariffs, or the country.
Yeah.
This is exciting. This is very exciting. And my hope is that you're excited about it as well. We're talking about solar energy. We're talking about electric cars. We're talking about producing more jobs in our economy. We're talking about actually being able to make money if you have, if this bill passes, if you have solar electric more than you, if you're creating more than you use, to sell it back to the electric companies.
Mm-hmm. Right now, actually, there's this thing called net metering, and during the day, when solar installers install a solar system, they calculate that they calculate it so it produces much more energy than you use during the day, which basically, literally, your electric meter spins backward.
Well, now that's more technology than I can deal with right this minute. And obviously, you've got far more information that we can handle on this show at this time. But I am excited about your passion for what you're talking about, and I'm excited about the possibilities of being able to create more income in our communities, and to create a safer environment and a more ecologically sound environment in our world. And that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning of where we're going into a new millennium, a new time of creating more sustainable energy. Thank you, Mr. Farhad, for being here with us. Obviously, we'll have to have you back again. Hopefully you can bring an electric car and we can see it, or we can see some pictures of some great ones. And maybe by that time we'll have a plug-in station close by and we can get our electric car and plug in and have a great time. Thank you very much for being here with us.
My pleasure.
It's been a joy to have you here, and we're looking forward to more information.